Pinecrest in there. Na, 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 na,
Hello Pinecrest and welcome to K-RST The Pinecast. First, I feel the need to recognize yesterday's events, with the disclaimer that I am not claiming to represent the official views of any government or guild figure. If you are conducting formal investigation or you need sure facts, please contact our diplomatic team. This is my opinion of what I have heard. And with that, a review of last night's town hall meeting for anyone who missed it. Known criminal not divine took the life of our beloved accountant, and other citizens were also killed in the brief chaos. Famous singer Milk died to a second attacker. Both attackers were killed by the Burger Brigade, but since their intentions and associations are unknown, advanced security plans are in development, especially to protect government leaders. Officials emphasized the importance of following the orders of the diplomacy team. You will recognize them by their lighter blue shields. When they say clear the streets, it is critical for your and other safety that you listen. Do not wait for more information. Quickly shelter inside the nearest building so diplomacy and security teams can do their jobs more efficiently. It has been difficult these past days. It can feel like there's another end of the world waiting around every corner. But I want to remind everyone, we didn't even know if we would survive up here. And yesterday, for the first time in my life, I ate without fearing someone else might starve. I can give food away to hungry travelers that pass through. We have stars at night and sun on our skin and bustling cities of color and life. Accountant always said that Pinecrest is about its people. It's not about the leaders. It's not about nationalism. We aren't trying to be the best or most powerful or most influential. The leaders of Pinecrest do what they do so that we can enjoy our lives, so that we can do what we love in a system that supports us. And I think he would want us to keep doing just that, to provide people what they need to create, to share and play and spread joy to one another through whatever it is that you love doing. We mourn our losses, but we have to cherish what we still have. Appreciate the view outside your window, that you have an outside and a window. Tell your guild members, your neighbors, the next person you see, that you care about them. Because despite it all, we still have each other.
1 month in, the clock keeps ticking. Being here alone has really got me thinking, what if Earth just got tired of spinning? And this is only the beginning. Soon they'll tell us there's no hope. We'll have to find new ways to cope with knowing there's no going back. If everything comes crashing down, I pray that you'll still be around. I'll sing to you to mask the sound of missiles breaking up the ground. And I could get through World War III as long as you were there with me. Nowhere else I'd rather be when the world falls into anarchy. And I hope when the end comes around, we'll be old enough to spend it in a house that we found, hiding in our secret rooms to keep the zombies out, never running out of silly things to talk about. And though I don't feel much when the drones fly above me, my heart still leaps when you tell me you love me. Who knew the apocalypse could be so lovely? If everything comes crashing down, I pray that you'll still be around. I'll sing to you to mask the sound of missiles breaking up the ground. And I could get through World War III as long as you were there with me. Nowhere else I'd rather be when the world falls into anarchy. We'll explore abandoned buildings. You'll pick flowers though they're wilting. On the whole, I'm sure that we'll be doing fine. You and I were always pessimists. Now the world is dark and desolate, but at least I'm still allowed to call you mine. You help help me forget we're running out of time. If everything comes crashing down, I pray that you'll still be around. I'll sing to you to mask the sound of missiles breaking up the ground. And I could get through World War III as long as you were there with me. There's nowhere else I'd rather be when the world falls into anarchy.
That was Anarchy by Egg. Apologies for the lengthy introduction this morning, but we now resume with your regularly scheduled programming. Today we have the Upper Crest Economic Report with big news from our top mining guilds. Later on, I'll chat with our editor Catbird about the state of the wastes on Murmurations. All that and more up next on K-RST.
To improve the lives of all those people trapped inside, dealing with the paperwork.
To kick off the Upper Crest, the top richest guilds remain the same as yesterday, with Assay Advanced and BS Security losing out to Alethea Holdings if personal wealth is excluded from the count. The Artists Guild has overtaken all of them by both total and vault counts after receiving significant commissions from the governor. By total funds per capita, Assay Advanced has become the first guild to place higher than the City Economists Fund. Behind them are the Artists Guild and a one-person mining guild called Acme. Another one-person guild, EDK Sigmas, is the richest guild per capita excluding personal wealth, followed by Alethea Holdings and Assay Advanced. Notably, Assay Advanced has 50% more members now than at their inception, and remaining in the top 3 per capita means their sales are keeping pace. In more news on Assay Advanced, Jeffrey Gamer Girl has made big changes in her first day as guild leader after the passing of original founder Larks. The mining guild has entered into a partnership with their biggest rival, the Canary Coalition, in order to meet the growing demand for precious metals. Jeffrey Gamer Girl stated that this comes out of a, quote, mutual respect and connection over, quote, each other's dedication to the mines, as well as an upcoming wedding of Jeffrey and the Canary's leader Canu, which will have a private ceremony. She emphasized that this partnership is not a merger or monopoly, since each guild will still do business independently, but now they have agreed upon means to ensure more direct flow of resources to consumers. Both guilds want to avoid, quote, competition of an unfriendly type in this world where the very ground is sometimes against us, unquote. Beautiful sentiment upholding values for peace and unity in Pinecrest and the rest of the world. That's it for the Upper Crest. Stay tuned to K-RST The Pinecast for our Murmurations segment. For now, this is Amsterdam by Gregory Alan Isakov.
All inside our Amsterdam she hides watery eyes, not howling when she's waving high her other hands in mine. All silhouette, she's growing tall and fine. She's got my back, she'll follow me down every street, no matter what my crime. All inside our Amsterdam she flies, holding the kites, that howling wind she'll take everything, she's easy on the eye.
Now it's time for Murmurations, conversations between me, your host BeeeBerry, and our editor Catbird. Today I wanted to talk about what we've been doing to maintain normalcy and sanity in light of the recent tragedies, and I'll have you start us off.
So, it's been a lot to unpack. There's a lot of, whisperings of fear, and there's a lot of preparations that should be done to maintain safety. However, there's also a lot of good still left in Pinecrest. We still have so much, and that is going to be something that's so important to focus on. Pinecrest is still standing. The systems that our loved ones that are lost to us now have put in place and have helped facilitate are still protecting Pinecrest. So take the time to appreciate our builds, our resources, appreciate your neighbors. Putting in a little extra time in your guild duties serves not only as a welcome distraction from the anxieties that all of this has brought, but it also continues to, make Pinecrest what it is. So just keep on doing what you've been doing, what we've been doing, and just look forward to the future that is waiting for us to get there.
Yeah, and I've been helping my guild work hard on finishing our HQ. I'm really proud of all that we've gotten done, and so thankful for all of the guilds that have helped us collect materials, hardwood, Assay Advanced, Artificer Circuits, and the Songbirds, I think, have given us a lot of great stuff.
Yep.
And that made it so I could just focus on getting our home put together. Hopefully by the end of today we'll also have a little cafe ready for Christmas. We're preparing a little grange display with all the different crops we've been able to grow, and that's been, like you said, a welcome distraction. Is there anything that you're doing to prepare for Christmas with the Songbirds, or just by yourself?
So, in the Songbird's nature, during this very busy time, we've been a little bit flighty. There's a lot of different ideas floating around that we are excited about. A fellow member of the Songbirds, as well as a part of Seren Singer's Nightmare XD, has been putting together a Christmas concert. Stage, build plans are all complete. All that's next is gathering materials and setting up a stage right on the CM library steps. So that's going to be awesome. Anything you're doing?
Besides putting the cafe and the grange display together, I would love to be able to spend some time in our gardens and our farms that are just on the edge of town. They've been a little bit slapdash up to this point, and I would really like to get them looking nice so that they can be a pleasant place for people to come visit and enjoy instead of the last-minute panic to grow whatever we can grow that we put together when we first came up.
That's right. And if you're interested in, getting decoration tips and help, I would reach out to our beloved citizen Zizmix. He's been putting a great deal of effort into drafting citywide Christmas decorations. So if you're interested in, if you have anything that hasn't been touched on, or you'd like some pointers for decorations, go to him. This goes for you, Bee, and anyone who is listening. And if, of course, your guild build is finished and you find yourself feeling a little restless, please consider reaching out to Zizmix. That's XYZ. Oh my god, XYSMIX. To gather materials, whatever he needs to make Pinecrest festive.
Yes, I know we're going to need a lot of hands on deck for that. A lot of iron. I'm not sure how the mining guilds are doing on iron, but we want to light the city up with lanterns and all kinds of beautiful decorations, so whatever help is available will be much appreciated.
Yes, and one more tip on that. Garlands are in great demand. There just so happens to be a lot of leaves left outside of Pinecrest.
That's true.
From all of our beautiful wood gathering, all of the efforts that we've made to clear the space for our builds, there's still a lot of leaves out there, and they can be put to great use for Christmas. So, if you are milling about, grab yourself a pair of shears and get out there.
Absolutely. And if you haven't made plans for any activities with your guild, think about setting something up. We are spreading the word. We are inviting all the other nations to come and check things out. Even if you just have someone running your stand or taking shifts, it will be really cool to have all of the other nations see what it's like to be in our city and go buy whatever you need from all of our amazing guilds. All of your effort is super appreciated. I hope everyone has a lot of fun preparing today and that everybody has a very wonderful holiday tomorrow.
Listen up. It's the first time anything's happened since last year's winter. So come on. I'm feeling a little nostalgic, like the past and present should meet up soon. On the road there are some things that make it all worthwhile. Picture perfect situation I remember when I was a kid. Well, my God, I've never been this happy, and I'll never be this happy again. On the road there are some things that make it all worthwhile. First time anything's happened since last year's winter. At the end of day, I couldn't see it going better, yet I still feel so far away. But on the road there are some things that make it all worthwhile. On the road there are some things that make it all worthwhile. On the road there are some things that make it all worthwhile. On the road there are some things that make it all worthwhile. On the road there are some things that make it all worthwhile. On the road there are some things that make it all worthwhile.
That was Last Year's Winter by Cinders. A few quick announcements before we end our broadcast today. If you'd like to pay your respects, you can leave some flowers at the Memorial Park. They're on Meat Street right across from John Company. And either way, please show some love to Kusakabe or Kaz, our new head economist taking over for accountant. And just generally, give everyone a little extra grace today. Let's get ready for Christmas to celebrate peace and prosperity in Pinecrest and, hopefully, the rest of the world. Stay safe, stay kind, and keep cresting it. We'll see you back here tomorrow.